Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today obviously we have our La Liga review. Obviously La Liga games happened this past weekend and I'm very excited to go with through all of them with you guys. Before I even commence, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that I've been receiving. We actually hit more than 1,000 views this past weekend and I'm very happy with y'all. Thank you so much for all the likes. Make sure you support the channel. I'm seriously, man. I'm trying to grind these videos out for you. But yeah, obviously we have La Liga today. We're gonna wait for Liverpool to play tomorrow, and then we'll do our Premier League, and then we'll go Serie A, Bundesliga, and then we'll do our Team of the Week on Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll keep it rolling from there, guys. But anyways, like I said, let's talk about La Liga. We have three teams that we're actually keeping track of, and obviously we're starting off with the team that basically started us off, Barcelona versus Levante. And like y'all know, I did my TikTok what do you call reaction and stuff. So y'all can make sure y'all leave a like over there too as well. Make sure y'all come up from over there and make sure y'all follow the TikTok as well. Man, there's a lot of talk about this Barcelona squad, and I'm gonna be honest, man, they have not they picked up exactly where they left off last season. This shows, man. This shows a lot of character from Barcelona, man. I'm gonna be honest. I love how the character that Barcelona has been showing with these type of games. That I mean, if they gotta do it how they gotta do it, man. That's as easy as gonna sound like. I know it sounds simple, but it's kind of really difficult whenever you're there. And I give a lot of praise to this guy every week in, week out, whenever I see him. And like I said, he's the only player that I like from Barcelona that I really love. And as obviously, we could talk about Pedri. No, I mean, we could talk about Lamine Yamal, we could talk about Rafinha, we could talk about Rashford, Ferran Torres. But the one guy for me, man, that is doing the difference for Barcelona this season so far is Pedri. Man of the match. Pedri completes some more passes, 118 passes for him. 8.6 with a golazo, guys. With a golazo. I'm gonna try to put it right here for y'all can see for y'all to see. But yeah, okay. So a couple things I want to say, man. Pedri, obviously, like I said, the more passes around the whole pitch, very amazing. He actually, like I said, scores a golazo. He's only 22 years of age. For me, Pedri, if not, he's top two. He's top two best midfielders in the world for me right now. If it's him or it's Vitinha, but I think Pedri by far right now is the best midfielder in the world. And this is coming from a Real Madrid fan, man. This is coming from a Real Madrid fan. But for me, Pedri is spectacular. Like, he's so good with the ball. He sets the tempo for Barcelona. And yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, for me, Pedri, man, the guy to watch this season for Barcelona. That's all I gotta say about him. We're gonna go with Rafinha. It says right here, Rafinha created the most chances for in the match. I don't remember him assisting. I'm probably mistaken. I don't know who he assists to. Was it the corner? Yeah, it was a corner to Ferran Torres. And then Ferran Torres obviously scored. For me, guys, Rafinha, I mean, he's there. He does create a lot of chances, a lot of crosses that are really good. A lot of one of those crosses that look like shots, and then you just need like a little deflection. And that's what Ferran Torres did in the corners. And one thing for me, guys, and I'm gonna start talking about the attack for a second. I'm gonna go to the midfield, and I already talked about Pedri. Casado looked very off today, guys. That day, Casado for me looked very off. He looked outpaced for a lot of the situations that he was basically on. There was one that he lost the ball, but the red counted as a foul, and he basically was safe because he was the only guy. I think it was like Araujo or Cubarsí behind him, and that was it. I think that was it. And if Casado lost the ball there, I think that shows how important Frankie De Jong is for this Barcelona squad. They do need him. I'm gonna be honest. They do need Frankie De Jong or another backup for him, because for me, if Marc Casado plays in a big game, I don't see him actually, doing it good, man. He got a 6.6 for me, and that's not good enough. If you're playing for Barcelona, that's not good enough. A 6.6, you actually have to have like a 7.5 at least to make it to this Barcelona squad. But yeah, guys, Marc Casado looked a little bit heavy on the ball, a little bit iffy, not sure, but I mean, he did play, and that's what it is. That's what it has to done. So Casado, I mean, okay, I guess. This back line, Eddie Garcia, okay. I mean, I don't know how you feel about Eddie Garcia. For me, I mean, like I said, another good header that he did, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was across by Rafinha, and then Eddie Garcia was there. It's kind of crazy. I think Kunde's not fit yet, and I think that's why Eddie Garcia is having all this playing time, and that's good. He needs this playing time for those games that are kind of heavy on Kunde. He's gonna be a good backup, and he demonstrated last season whenever he played against Inter. So I'm very happy that Eddie Garcia is having these matches. 7.9 for him. Araujo and Cubarsí, guys. If there's one area, okay, if there's one area where I think that Barca needs to basically buy players, let alone the attacking, I still don't know why they went with Rashford. For me, he was the weakest point in Barcelona in that game. I think he did have like a shot or two, but for me, I mean, I'm sorry, but Rashford looked so far off from Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. Even Ferran Torres. Um, he looked a little bit more off than the other ones. Araujo and Cubarsí. These are the two guys that I want to talk about, man. Cubarsí on the first goal that they score, Levante score on the first goal. It's so easy. He makes it so easy. If I'm not mistaken, Romero makes it so easy to just he drops the shoulder and just leaves Cubarsí on the dust. On the dust. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try to put these videos for y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, and this is gonna be on TikTok. But he drops the shoulder and he leaves Cubarsí like just like where's the ball, you know? Like kind of like whoa, you know? And then he just leaves. And for me, it's gonna be really hard for me. Like honestly, I don't know why Barca went for another attacker. For me, I think they had enough. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and I haven't even spoken about Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres was for me enough. This Rashford, I think, is just an extra. I'm sorry, but I think they needed a center back. I don't think Araujo or Cubarsí are good enough for this Barcelona squad. And I'm being completely honest. I'm being completely biased, as in like I'm looking at it as a Barcelona fan perspective. For me, I'm not happy with this center back duo. By the way, let me know down in the comments down below if you're a Barca fan and you're happy about this duo. Please make sure to leave a comment, please, if you're happy. But for me, like I said, for a center back perspective in Barca, they look very, very fragile. Fragile. I think Barca looks a little bit fragile in the center back position. And if they are looking in the transfer for in the market for another center back, they should do it quick, man. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they have another one, Christensen. Man, I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. Kund, obviously, another defender. Like I said, I don't see these two center backs actually doing something this season. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they prove me wrong. But like I said, Romero and Morales made it look too easy to score against Barca this past weekend. So let's talk about Lamine Yamal, man. This guy, oof. I don't know, man. Lamine Yamal lost the most duels in the match. I think, okay, and like I said, I'm trying to be objective, as in like trying to be open minded about this. Lamine Yamal was very bad in this game. Okay, hold on. Before you come at me, man, look at this stat. Look what it's saying right here. Lamine Yamal lost the most duels. Lamine Yamal won the most duels. So it's like a 50-50. And then Lamine Yamal completed the most dribbles, 9 dribbles in complete. But he was very, very bad. Sanchez had him on his pocket. I'm gonna be completely honest. I saw the game. I saw it. The one assist that he got, because he got an assist, was the one in the corner where I think Pedri passes, and then he passes to Pedri, and then he just launches the ball, and that's how he scores. But for me, that's a cheap assist. I'm gonna be honest, completely honest. And then, so here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna hurt so much, man. This is gonna hurt me so much to say, because I am so proud of Real Madrid. But this is coming as a football fan, man. In Lamine Yamal's worst game, you can say, so far this season, and we've only played 2. In his worst game, he got an 8.5 and an assist. And he basically rated the third goal, which came, got the comeback. You know how good you have to be to have a bad game and still score, technically speaking, score and assist in the same game and have a bad game? I'm gonna be honest. He did have a bad game. Okay, like I said, he did have a bad game, but in his bad game, he got a goal and technically an assist. Like I said, that's how good you are. That in your bad game, you created a goal and created an assist. So for me, that's kind of insane for Lamine Yamal's level. That shows how good he is, and I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. I don't think he's gonna make it for my team of the week. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. But for me, he's up there. Again, Lamine Yamal proving why he's top 3 Ballon de Oro this season. Last season. He's like I said, he's picking up exactly where he left off last season, and it's gonna be amazing to see Lamine Yamal throughout the whole season and throughout the Champions League. So yeah, that's my take on Barcelona. Ferran Torres, he's another what's it called? Another subject that I don't really want to touch. For me, whenever Lewandowski comes, whenever he's recovered and he did play some minutes, I think he's gonna take the space of Ferran Torres. But Ferran Torres is doing everything he can to keep in the starting 11. He did score off a corner, so that's props to him. But yeah, guys, that's it for the Barcelona side. We're gonna keep moving forward. We are gonna go with Atletico Madrid and Elche. I only saw probably 30 minutes of this game, and man, Atletico Madrid looks so bad, man. They look so bad. Almada is not the player that I thought he was going to be at Atletico Madrid. Alvarez did okay. It says here that he got a 6.3. Hanko, very good. Came from Feyenoord. Got the assist. Sorloth, another great striker. For me, he was really good. Simeone, Llorente, another good player. But yeah, they look lazy, bro. Like I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gonna be Cholo's last season. I think this should be Cholo's last season. If he doesn't win a trophy this season, I think Atletico Madrid should actually fire him, just because they give him almost more than 100 mil to waste in these past 2 years, and the only thing he's done is get third place, and reach the semifinals, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. If you want to compete with Barcelona and Real Madrid, you gotta take it to them. And this Atletico Madrid this season looks very, very bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like how this Atletico Madrid is looking. If they pick up form and they look better, then fair play to them. But so far, Atletico Madrid has been the very disappointed, very, very bad, man, very, very bad. Start of the season, 1 loss, 1 tie, 1 point in 2 games. That's, like I said, that's pretty bad in terms of Atletico Madrid standards. And I think if Cholo doesn't create something very, very soon, if he doesn't pick up the pace, he's gonna get fired at the end of the season, if not sooner. That's all I'm gonna say for Atletico Madrid. I really got nothing to say. This team is not mine. Barcelona is not my team either, but I just want to talk about them. Let's go with today's match: Real Madrid versus Real Oviedo. Fantastic team. Real Madrid looks so good today, man. But is that good enough for the Real Madrid fans? If you think if it is good enough, let me know down in the comments down below. We're gonna talk about Real Oviedo versus Real Madrid real quick. Couple of things, man. Couple of things. Obviously, I made a video about this in my TikTok. Vinicius Jr. was benched this game. He went in minute 63, exactly when Brahim got in. Masantuano started. Valverde, Tchouaméni, Goulet started. Goulet got a beautiful assist. There was just one controversy that I saw that really technically shouldn't be. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That Tchouaméni tackle, he touches the ball and then he takes the other guy. I think I forgot his name. Was it Dundonker? I think he takes Dundonker, like he just sweeps him, but he did touch the ball first. So I think in that regards, I think Tchouaméni is safe. I'm not sure if he is, but I did see that he touched the ball. So we're gonna go call it a safe. It's very, very on the line where it's a foul and then it's not a foul. So that's where And they've been so inconsistency. Like the inconsistency in La Liga refs, it's actually incredible, man. It pisses me off because Masantuono created a big chance in the first like 20 minutes of the game. He gets in the ball, he dribbles past one, he tries to dribble past the other one, and he literally puts his hands on Masantuono and he falls. Now, if you're not gonna call that a pen, and then there's another one where Rudiger in a corner where Rudiger goes for the ball and he's literally being basically hugged from behind. That sounds really wrong, but it is what it is. The problem with La Liga referees is that they're so inconsistent. Inconsistent. You don't know what is a foul or what isn't a foul inside the box or outside the box. It's so confusing. You don't know what a handball is. You don't know what a handball is not, and that pisses me off. I wish they were more consistent because in the game of Barcelona, the if I'm not mistaken, the Balde pen. My little brother goes for Barcelona. He told me we compared the Chouameni last season and then the Balde. Like I said, the referees in La Liga are so inconsistent, and I blame them. I don't really necessarily at some points blame the teams. I just blame the referees of La Liga. I wish they were more consistent in their calls, because if they were more consistent, there will not be these discussions of whether it was offside or whether it was a handball or whether it was, a foul. Just be more consistent with your referee. Every single weekend, man, we see a controversial call for either Barca, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid. It's one of those three teams, and it's obviously just a drag to talk about this subject, but you have to talk about it because these refs need to get better, man. They need to get better. We need to see these refs call the right calls. That's why you have VAR. That's why you have assistant referees. That's why you have all these new ways to see the cameras, man. So I'm not gonna say nothing about these the Balde handball. I'm just gonna leave it to you guys. I am not gonna talk about it. The Chouameni, like I said, I'm so confused. Like I said, the inconsistency in calling the fouls. It's just I don't know, guys. I do not know what is or what isn't a foul no more. The slightest of touches is a foul. The slightest of touches is not a foul. It's just so inconsistent. So we're gonna call it. I'm just gonna try and see the football. If there's a clear handball, a clear foul, I'll go with it. But like I said, it's just the inconsistency in the referees from La Liga. Other than that, let's move on. Let's move away from the foul or of the Chouameni or wasn't a foul. Like I said, I'll leave it down in the comments for y'all to discuss it. Go on, call me whatever. Chouameni, tackles a guy. He wins the ball, and then Arda Güler just throws a beautiful, beautiful pass to Mbappe, who does a roulette and just shoots it at the bottom left of the goalkeeper, the right side if you're on the other side. It's just beautiful goal. It's beautiful football by Mbappe. He now has 3 goals in 2 games in La Liga. And I'm so excited to see how many goals this guy is going to basically score for us, man. He is on fire. And then, obviously for me, Rodrigo played really, really well. Carreras, Huijsen, and Rudiger played really well. Carvajal, the captain, the capitan, once again, beautiful, beautiful to see him back. Valverde, the engine room, the road runner, the guy that chased you after you. It's really weird to see Valverde in this more of a, you can say, what is the right word to describe this Valverde new system? The way that he's being more, what is the right word to say this? Conservative. We're now seeing a very conservative Valverde. He tried to run twice this game, and it's really funny to see because last season, that's all he was doing. This guy was just launching, running left and back. And now he's, taking it easy. I feel like he's not even getting tired because this guy has 3 lungs. I'm going to be honest. He can run the whole game. But I'm seeing a very conservative Valverde. And for the first time, I'm happy to see him more in the midfield. It's so glad to see that Valverde is back in that midfield and he doesn't have to be, in the right back position or in the left back position as a right mid. No, he's in the middle. He's chasing people down. He's, taking one for the team, and it's so beautiful, man. I love the midfield of Real Madrid, and hopefully they get it together, man. Now, with the attack, man, like I said, Rodrigo, I saw him very, very good. He took 1 or 2 shots. the goalkeeper blocked it, and I think it was Arda Güler that had like a clear chance, and then the goalkeeper just saved it with his legs. Mbappe, beautiful Mbappe. I want to talk about these substitutions real quick. Brahim Diaz, really good, really really good. He got an assist. Vinicius Jr., man, this is what we need from Vinny Jr. He presses a little bit and he gets the ball back. He passes the ball to Mbappe, and Mbappe just curls it over the on the side of the goalkeeper. It's a beautiful goal. So there's this. I don't know if we can see it. We're gonna try to see it. That's the beautiful assist by Arda Güler. There's one. This right here. This right here. This right here. Where is it at? This right here. I don't know if he's talking to Xavi. I don't know if he is or he isn't. Who is this towards, man? This is crazy. This is a big, like, it looks like he's like, you bench me, it's fine. Look at what I do in the first 20 minutes, in the 20 minutes that you give me. Honestly, like I said, I'm so happy that Vini, this is the level that we need to see this guy. He now has a goal and an assist. And the goal that he scored, for me, like I said, is beautiful football from Real Madrid. Like I said, you need to pressure these teams that play like a low block in order for you to win games, man. And that's exactly what they did. And that's exactly how they got the results. That's exactly how they got the goals. And I'm so happy to see this Vini. We need to see this Vini more often if we have a chance to win the La Liga, the Champions League, or Copa del Rey. If we want any chance to win these competitions, we need Vinicius Jr. at this level where he gets a goal and an assist. And for me, I'm going to be honest, a lot of people are saying man of the match to Mbappe, and he does deserve it at a certain point. But I think what Vini showed in these 25 minutes that he got, he actually has a good shot for man of the match. So for me, I love what I saw from Vini. I love what I saw from Mbappe. I love what I saw from Rodrigo. I love this Real Madrid team. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. We need more. We need more. This Real Madrid super team is still missing Jude. And whenever we see Jude, now that he has Valverde on his back, now that he has Tchouaméni on his back, I need to see somebody in the middle, man. There's so many times that I see, and I'm covering my eyes because it pisses me off. Every time that I close my eyes and I see a game of Real Madrid, I always see, it doesn't matter if it's Rodrigo, if it's Vini, if it's Masantuono, if it's Brahim, if it's whoever is on that left side, I always see Mbappe in that side. Okay, here's the thing. There was a play, like I said, I'm gonna try to put all these clips right here. There's a play that Carvajal crosses it, and there's nobody in the freaking middle, dude. There's nobody. So, for me, that's where Jude comes in. And we're going to see Jude score a lot of goals because he's going to be that one attacking mid that's going to just get in the box and just wait for the crosses. He's tall enough to score those goals, and I'm excited to see this Jude back. Hopefully, he gets back, but the sooner the better for me. And, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of La Liga preview. Like I said, Real Madrid win. Barcelona wins. Atletico Madrid ties. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's 23 minutes long, and I'm so sorry that it's this long, but I needed to talk about this team. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Premier League tomorrow. Liverpool plays tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking about some Premier League football, and then we're gonna about Serie A, Bundesliga, and then we'll do Team of the Week on Thursday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, thank you so much for all you guys watching. Leave a like, comment down below. Who do you think is winning La Liga for what you saw? Pichichi, champion, and MVP of La Liga. Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I see you guys in the next video, man. Take care, man.